Hi, welcome back to Live and Breathe Horses and our little series about the foundations of relating to horses, or horsemanship, which of course means horse-human relationship. But a lot of people think that word means groundwork or natural horsemanship. They don't realise especially if English isn't your first language. So just to clarify that there. Today I want to talk about trust, which of course is possibly the most important part of trying to get anything done with your horse. And I think maybe the first thing to point out that it has to start with trusting ourselves. If we want our horse to trust us, first we have to trust ourselves. And it's also a very variable thing depending on the horse, his previous experience. And each horse is very different. So, some horses who've never had bad experiences with humans will trust just about anybody, sometimes even to the extent that's not good for them. And some horses can distinguish between different people. So this person I can trust and that person I can't trust. But not all horses are so good at doing that. So, and because I've had my own horses and other people's horses and all different experiences that they've had and had all different kinds of students coming in. So I've really noticed that, with certain horses, even if it's a bit of a nervous horse and they maybe have a bad experience with somebody accidentally, maybe somebody is just too rough and quick on their movements and the horse gets spooked. And then it doesn't matter when somebody else goes in who's calm, the horse immediately can shift from one to the other. But not all horses have that thing. And I think it's to do with their character, their personality, but also a lot to do with the experience, the trust they've had. And broken trust is a very difficult thing to heal. I think with some horses, you never can fully heal it. I've noticed with traumatized horses and ones that have had bad experience, that if I work with them and get them to trust me, but it doesn't mean that they can trust anybody, especially if the abuses come from men. Sometimes they maybe just won't trust men. So it's always good to be aware of that and really to take it into consideration when you're working with the horse is the trust, to always be looking at the expression and going back to asking, can he trust me? And of course, it's like building that up little by little, as you do with people, when you don't know somebody, how much can you trust them? And then all small things that they maybe do, that you go building up trust. So it's just the same with horses, that they realize, I can trust this human to make good decisions because maybe, they get spooked at something and you notice that and you go in front and, they realize they can trust you to notice that they're afraid and be there for them just by something so simple as going between them and the thing they're afraid of. So you build it up, the trust. And then, of course, being human, we make mistakes. And then maybe when you mess something up and then they lose a bit of trust in you. So it's always something that is variable and that's balancing out. I found that there's another video I did with the 4 rules of trust, which is worth a watch there as well. I just wanted to point it out today more from this foundation of the work point of view about how important the trust is, and it has to start from ourselves. So take that into consideration, take it into your horse work. I guess we do on some levels, and we maybe automatically are aware of it, but really to consider it, especially when things aren't going so well, to think, is it a trust issue? And how much am I trusting myself? Because, of course, that's what gives that feel of safety to the horse. If we can trust in our own decision and our conviction and intention on that moment. So thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to see you next time.